Yo lads, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And yesterday I uploaded a video about Battlefield 5 and surprisingly, the majority of you agree with me. I thought there'd be more Battlefield dick riders about, but finally consumers they're awoke to EA's bullshit. And DICE, EA, I don't think you're getting away with it this year. And I just want to emphasise on that game a little bit more in today's video. There's some things that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video which are just fucking stupid. There's no other way to put it. I don't know whose decision choice these choices were. I mean, whoever made them, there was stupid ideas and choices in yesterday's video, and these ones, they're even fucking stupid. I don't know who they've been taking tips off, but whoever made these choices needs fucking firing. Okay, so a massive one. You can't say white man in the chat. You cannot, I repeat, say white man in Battlefield 5's server chat. You say white man, it will be censored. Say Asian man, you're fine. Say black man, you're fine. Say brown man, you're fine. White man is now a swear word, or I don't even know what DICE are classing it as. Catering to the SJWs again. Saying you're white's now offensive. I'm a white man. That's offensive. But I can say my friend's a black man. That's fine. I can say my friend's an Asian man. That's fine. But me just stating my ethnicity is now fucking offensive. If you get offended by somebody stating the colour of their fucking skin, you're a fucking bitch. I hate to break it to you. You're a fucking bitch. You're a pussy. And you shouldn't be playing Battlefield in the first fucking place. And it's pathetic. After all the shit they've done this year and made the game as shit as they can, they've even added censorship into the game. Apart from taking the swastikas out, another form of censorship, they're even censoring fucking words. They're worse than Overwatch. Overwatch's censorship at this point. They censor a lot of words, so do Rainbow Six Siege. But this is just amping it up to the next level. White man, what is going to be censored next? This is just what you've got to worry about with this. If white man can be censored, what is going to be censored next? And fuck Angry Joe. He has been flip-flopping sides. He agreed with EA and DICE at the beginning. Now he agrees with the consumer. He keeps jumping backwards and forwards. He made a video, Battlefield 5 Angry Rant, saying the gameplay was shit. There wasn't enough weapons. And it just wasn't good enough this way. It wasn't good enough that way. Dude, like 2 months ago, you were saying it was the best fucking game ever. Oh, I've had behind doors access and the gameplay. You're in for a treat. You are really in for a treat. It looks like it's going to be a fantastic game. I'll even put the footage in here. He was absolutely riding EA's dick to the fucking bank. Now he retracts the claims after all the bullshit he got for calling all Battlefield haters Trump supporters and MAGA hat wearing racist rednecks, whatever the fuck he said. Now he wants to come back and agree with us, and his dislikes seem to have dropped off. I'm not going to forget that easy. I do like Angry Joe, but he's pulling shit after shit after shit.
But yeah, so it looks to be a ton of fun, and it does feel a lot like Battlefield 1 with a little more variation on the guns and tanks. It just somehow feels better. I don't know if that's because World War II just lends itself to this a little bit better. You can call it Social Justice Warrior, Battlefield 5 if it makes you feel better. But I think that it's just going to be so much fun to play that you're not really going to care at all, because it doesn't really change things at all.
It's just cuts.
What did I tell you?
Everything.
What do I tell
like...
you? It's this live service bullshit. Why are we pushing this shit out? What took so long? What took so long? Like, what was the development time in? All the tweaks to the animation? That's minuscule.
It's graphics.
All the new skins to make it World War II? But you do that for every Battlefield iteration. So, I don't know what the hell is going on.
I don't know. I have lost faith in DICE as a company. This is their 4th game that they didn't listen to anyone.
This music is so perfect.
There's no defending it. They didn't listen to anyone. Every single game we've had the same exact complaints. Every game, Battlefield,
yes,
Hardline.
A lack of content, a shitty looking, pared down, casual, minimalistic interface, ripping out the largeness of the battles and the vehicle interplay and making it feel like a fucking war. That's why I play Battlefield, because it felt like a fucking war. 5-man squads, us having to bring big fucking bazookas, Panzerfaust, and you know, to counter these vehicles. And if you were good enough, you could be in a tank and get 60 fucking kills. And hey, tough shit. You should have died, respawned, and everybody switched over to, you know, a fucking anti-tank
and in the
class
same regard, yeah,
and
you
took
could
them
kill
out.
tanks in like seconds too. It was like really good. And like I said, it started with Hardline. They cut about 50% of the guns and vehicles out of that game, and then they just kept doing it with.
I really don't even know where to go with Joe at this point. He contradicts himself in every single fucking video he uploads. He uploaded that 2 months ago. The gameplay looks the fucking same. In that clip, he said they've spent lots of development time on gameplay and graphics. Like, oh, he is complaining about the game, but how can you go from praising it, saying it doesn't matter, the gameplay is going to be good enough to hold it up to? It's fucking shit. It's shit. They've spent too much time on this, too much time on that. You can't flip-flop from consumer to developer. It's just not gonna fly with everybody, Joe. It's not gonna fly with me. And I know some of the points you're making weren't related. Mostly you were just crying about people not wanting women in the game. Male frequency groups will be mad that there's females. And get the fuck out of here. No, people hated the game because, yeah, it was SJW-fied. It plays like a shitter version of Call of Duty. The problem with it here is DICE have tried doing Call of Duty. They've failed. They've lost the roots of all Battlefield, which was large-scale warfare. I think it's 1 or 2 tanks per map now. What the fuck is this? Why have the days gone where you could just spawn and get in a tank? Why'd you have to spawn in a fucking tank? I didn't like that about Battlefield 1, and they've done it again. DICE, you're fucking clueless, and Angry Joe, you're a fucking hypocrite. Stop flip-flopping from consumer to developer sides. Some of you might not understand my next point, but it really pisses me off as a PC gamer. If you're a console gamer, you probably won't understand this as much, but the fact DICE have removed rebindable mouse keys. Why the fuck have you done that? If someone's got like an FPS mouse with 5 different keys on the mouse which are rebindable, why remove that? That is the whole point of buying an FPS mouse. And I've got a Logitech G402. An FPS mouse with a couple keys on that I usually bind to grenade and melee. Can't fucking do it now. I could in Battlefield 4, I could in Battlefield 3, I could in Battlefield 1, I could in Battlefield Hardline. So why can I not do it in Battlefield 5? And don't give me that bullshit Battlefield dick res, like it's just the fucking beta. It's just the fucking beta. It's not hard. It's not hard to code in fucking rebindable keys. You can bind them on your fucking keyboard, but you can't bind them on your mouse. Whose fucking stupid idea was that at DICE? I don't even think DICE know what they're doing this year. I think they've been sat there jacking each other off for 2 years, just thinking about how much fucking money Star Wars franchise is bringing in for them. Fuck everyone at DICE. I think you want Call of Duty to win. I think they've just seen Black Ops 4's coming out, seen Red Dead Redemption 2's coming out and thought, fuck it, we cannot beat them. We cannot. We're going to put out a pathetic excuse for a game, just a generic cash grab. This is the hardest I've ever been on Battlefield, and it's because I think the game is utter shit. It's delayed because Patrick Sutherland canned all gamers, the gameplay shit, the optimization is fucking shit. There's barely any fucking weapons in the game. Yeah, that clip that I just put on Angry Joe saying that there's going to be more variation when the full game comes out. No, there's less guns in this than Battlefield 1. There's less guns in this than Battlefield 3. There's less guns in this than Battlefield 4. No idea what they're doing. I think in total there's 32 or 34 guns confirmed. And let's be honest, they ain't going to release any more. They'll probably do some bullshit paid pack where you can pay to unlock all the guns, just like you could in all the other Battlefields. But everybody's let that slide in previous Battlefields because the games have been fantastic. This year it's just shit. There's no redeeming factor. The single player ain't going to make you buy this game. The multiplayer is where Battlefield's always shone. Yes, in previous Battlefields they've had good single players like Bad Company and Bad Company 2. But it's not going to make you buy the game, is it? For a 6-hour campaign, for what is the worst Battlefield multiplayer there's ever been. I don't really count Hardline as a proper Battlefield game. This is the worst DICE game I've ever played, and that's including Star Wars Battlefront. It just seems like there's I want to say a lack of content. They've put new modes in a multiplayer, but they just feel reskinned and shitter than Battlefield 1. And Battle Royale has less fucking players than Black Ops 4's Battle Royale mode. 64 players again. Black Ops 4 can have 80. And DICE with their engine, which is like 2 years old, and Treyarch using like a 10-year-old engine, where they've just changed it year after year after year, and they can have 80 players, and DICE can't have more than 64. Anyone who finds a way to defend DICE, you're just sucking EA and DICE's dick. I'm sorry to say it. It's just a terrible game. I'm not buying it, so don't expect a review. I honestly refuse to buy it. I'm not pre-ordering it. I don't really like pre-ordering games, but fuck DICE, fuck EA. Please, please, please don't buy this game.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
These girls wanna tie a kid down and keep me around, but I would never change. I'm a dog, I'm a hound, but I tell them what they wanna hear. They like how it sounds till I'm gone with the wind and I'm lost, never found. I met her at my show, then we smashed right after. If we go 3 rounds, then she fall in love faster. Very next morning, I'm